Hello Australia, my name is Joaquin de Lima and I'm your Libertarian Party candidate for the upcoming federal election in the division of Macquarie, which is mostly Blue Mountains and the Hawkesbury. Today I wanted to respond to a fair few inquiries that I've had from voters and voter groups that all seem to relate in one way or another to supporting freedom of expression, supporting self-determination, stopping military ties, trade, and political support. I wanted to go over the libertarian policies that touch on these ideas and add my comments as well. So moving on to the Libertarian Party's free speech policies. One thing that I want to highlight is that we support enshrining free speech into the Australian Constitution. I think that it's very important for individuals to be able to express their political will, and if there's any limitation on freedom of expression, then obviously that's going to be limiting the expression of political will, and you can't really say that you have a democracy if you're unable to do that. I will add on though that free speech does not include the destruction of private property, nor does it include denial of access to private property or denial of access to public services like roads. Another section that we oppose and repeal all misinformation and disinformation legislation. We believe that bad ideas should compete in the marketplace of public opinions, and that doesn't mean attacking the messenger in any form, like trying to get people doxxed, trying to stop their work, their business, get them fired, anything that cools free speech. We believe that you should be attacking the message and not the messenger. Okay, moving on to the policies that involve foreign affairs. So the first one that I want to highlight here is that we want to maintain a strong military for national defense. If we want to be able to maintain our sovereignty, we have to be able to defend ourselves. So we can't have no military at all. We also believe that we should avoid military deployment for conflicts unrelated to Australia's direct security. So what that means is that we don't want to be the world police. We believe that supporting self-determination means respecting a multipolar world and not weakening ourselves with foreign entanglements. We also want to pursue an independent foreign policy free from influence and demands of other states and international organizations. In supporting our own self-determination, we expect no foreign influence and we will not pursue it upon others. We also want to withdraw from international bodies and treaties such as the UNHCR, the WHO, the OECD, the G20 and ICC, as they compromise Australia's national sovereignty. We cannot have sovereignty and self-determination if we're beholden to unaccountable and unelected bodies. And finally, we want to prioritize free trade and peaceful coexistence. A peaceful and prosperous multipolar world free of entanglements that prevent nations from following the will of their people. That's what we believe in and that's what we support as a party and with our policies. And just going back to my own comments, I guess, whether it is, again, there's a number of international conflicts going on right now, and whether it's the blue team versus the green team, or whether it's the red team versus the blue team, the Australian government is for the Australian people. It is voted by the Australian people, it is accountable to the Australian people, and it is a burden to the Australian people. So as long as there is any Australian that is underemployed or unemployed or homeless or doing it tough, that's where the priority of our government should be, and there shouldn't be a single dollar sent overseas until that priority is solved. So hopefully that makes it clear where we stand as a party and where I stand myself personally. I'll see you next time. You made it to the end of the video. If you're still here, you can help for nothing by sharing with your contacts and engaging with this video. If I made you angry, why don't you give me a piece of your mind? I promise that I can take it, and I won't ask the government to silence you. If you want to do more, you can donate using these links, or you can sign up to be a volunteer using these links. And if you want to join the party, you can do so using these links. If you're just listening to this in the background, all the links can be found at lpnsw.org.au. And as always, this video is authorised by me, Joaquin de Lima, for the Libertarian Party, 2 Lynn Parade, Prestons, New South Wales 2170.